Even though Jesus Christ and his ancient ancestor Enoch lived centuries apart, they were connected by a message about the role angels play in our world. They planned for the angels to attack Earth at a specific time, and this celestial invasion is about to happen. There will be tens of thousands of angels that attack Earth with the sole intent of eliminating it and all of its evil. There will be a great number of angels using their angelic weapons of mass destruction on Earth. But before I tell you how Enoch, Jesus Christ and the 10,000 angels relate to each other, let's first discuss about Enoch. The story of Patriarch Enoch is delicately woven into the New Testament, which presents him as a mysterious figure with three cryptic references. Enoch is linked to the Messiah by his bloodline, which is first shown in Luke's genealogy of Jesus. A deep mystery is revealed in the Epistle to the Hebrews, which declares that Enoch was spared from death because he appeased God and disappeared from mortal sight. This confirms Enoch's special destiny and is similar to Genesis 5 verse 24. Jude's letter contains a reappearance of Enoch, who is identified as the seventh from Adam. The book gives him credit for a non-canonical verse that may have come from 1 Enoch 1 verse 9, a secret link to old knowledge buried in the tapestry of the New Testament. The conversation between Enoch and the angels is described as a celestial dialogue, a close relationship between the divine and the human. He describes angels in his first revelations not only as angels but also as heavenly messengers who reveal God's deeper plans. Enoch, a man of righteousness, watches the celestial spectacle, the Holy One's vision in the heavens, with his eyes opened by divine grace. Angels, given access to cosmic knowledge, take on the role of his teachers, teaching him the nuances of heavenly schemes. As a prophet of a bygone age, Enoch assimilated these lessons from heaven, resonating with a prophecy meant not for his peers but for an unborn generation. His disclosures, veiled in the mysterious language of prophecy, reach into the unknown future and go beyond the present. Parallels between his vision and the apocalyptic imagery later expounded by the Apostle John in the book of Revelation become apparent as he tells it. Angels act as messengers, revealing mysteries that cut across generations, and Enoch and John, separated by time but united by divine revelation, become channels for cosmic secrets, their visions convergent across epochs, a testament to the timeless thread woven between the earthly and the celestial. In Enoch's celestial adventure, the close relationships between angels and humans are explored in greater detail. A cosmic council called over the brink of human collapse is revealed. He reveals the angelic worries in chapter 9, when famous celestial beings Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel communicate their concerns to God. This divine conversation determines Earth's catastrophic destiny, which culminates in the flood that spares only Noah and his family. These celestial beings' names and responsibilities are revealed to Enoch, their earthly confidant, offering insight into a cosmic hierarchy. The functions of these heavenly guards are further explained in chapter 20. Michael watches over the best of humanity in chaos, Serachiel watches over the spirits that sin in the spirit, Gabriel rules over paradise, serpents, and cherubim, Ramiel is appointed by God to watch over those who rise, and Uriel oversees the world and Tartarus. Raphael leads the spirits of men. Raguel exacts divine vengeance on the luminaries. The situation depicted by Enoch's acquaintance with these angelic creatures is one in which the fates of holy watchers and divine stewards are entwined with those of the terrestrial and celestial realms. Chapter 17 reveals the ethereal essence of angels as primordial flames of fire, an elemental form beyond mortal comprehension, as a result of Enoch's transcendent interactions. However, these celestial beings have the amazing capacity to take on a human form at command, hiding their burning core from view when engaging with people. Angels are portrayed in chapter 18 as columns of fire, a celestial scene that is both resonant with divine magnificence and formidable intensity. A captivating image of cherubim, celestial beings dressed in crystalline brilliance, is revealed in chapter 14. A house of crystal amazes Enoch, who is drawn to a wall of crystals surrounded in tongues of fire. The crystalline tessellation mosaic that covers its walls resembles the dancing stars and lightning in space. Within this heavenly home live flaming cherubim, their heavenly dwelling appearing to be poised in water. The dichotomy of chilling ice and searing fire, a duality so mysterious that it beyond human understanding, pulses through the mansion. A celestial metamorphosis that reflects the vastness and mystique of the heavens themselves. Enoch's descriptions conjure up a cosmic ballet in which angels, in their fiery essence, weave through realms of celestial grandeur, appearing as both elemental flames and as majestic beings, donned in crystalline radiance. In the heavenly realm of chapter 14, Enoch experiences a vision beyond human comprehension when he witnesses the indescribable magnificence in front of God's throne. The heavens, a world of unmatched grandeur, shines with a light so intense that words cannot adequately express it. Its floor is alive with the firelight, while the stars and lightning dance in a cosmic ballet above it. The roof itself reflects the heavenly display, ablaze with blazing light. A sun-like ring of wheels surrounds a crystalline throne that rises to become pure as the sun. The vision is adorned with cherubim, celestial guardians, their holy presence near the great glory seated on the lofty throne. Flame streams shoot up from below, shielding the throne's splendor from mortal sight. The great glory's garment is whiter than snow and brighter than the sun, emanating a magnificence that even angels are unable to approach. The heavenly presence is defended by a strong wall of blazing fire, and not even 10,000 times 10,000 angels would approach without guidance. The most pious ones, steadfast in their devotion, are always present in this celestial court. They are always in the divine presence and cannot be hidden by the darkness. Enoch's vision reveals a world in which the sublime and the divine come together in a beauty so immense that mortal eyes are unable to directly see the indescribable glory in front of God's throne because of the limits of flesh. God's celestial dance is called to mind by Enoch's mysterious lines in chapter 18 verses 1 to 6. When Enoch speaks of angels as winds given to creation, he alludes to their complex function in upholding cosmic order. These ghostly beings, like wind from heaven, are in charge of the planets and stars' harmonious arrangement, making sure their orbits are accurate. As one considers Enoch's remarks, a speculative murmur appears, an imaginative leap that combines the idea of divine intervention with gravity as a scientific concept. Might these angels resembling wind, in their invisible ministry, represent the forces governing gravitational laws? Through the prism of old wisdom, Enoch crafts a story in which the workings of the heavens are not merely determined by rules of physics, but are also closely connected to the heavenly care of angelic creatures. It is important to acknowledge the poetic quality of ancient literature and the changing understanding of the natural world, even though this interpretation unites the mystical and the scientific. Enoch's words provoke thought, inviting a dance between the supernatural and the scientific, where the invisible forces sculpting the universe are perceived through the prisms of reason and faith. In fact, the Book of Enoch did not establish a permanent place in most Christian biblical canons, despite its historical significance and effect on early Jewish and Christian philosophy. Many Christian communities had mostly eliminated it from their recognized canon of sacred literature by the 5th century. Its absence stems from a variety of intricate factors, many of which have to do with questions over its authorship, provenance, and theological coherence with other canonical texts. Nonetheless, the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church and the Eritrean Orthodox Tewahedo Church continue to recognize the Book of Enoch as canonical scripture. These churches have a wider range of ancient literature preserved in their canon, including the writings of Enoch, because of their roots in the early Christian traditions. The text is especially significant for these traditions since it shapes their theological viewpoints and offers novel insights into eschatology, angelology, and cosmology. The differing opinions of the Book of Enoch's canonical scriptures serve as a reminder of the diversity found throughout Christian traditions as well as the intricate procedures by which various communities came to their decisions. But numerous significant stories from the Bible were transferred into the modern version, particularly those involving Jesus Christ and the 10,000 angels. To begin with, Jude 1 verses 14 to 15 quotes Enoch, the seventh from Adam. A prophecy was also given by Enoch, the seventh son of Adam, concerning these. He said, Behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000s of his saints, to execute judgment upon all, and to convict all that are ungodly among them of all their hard speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. Compare this to Enoch 1 verse 9, which is taken from the Qumran scroll and translated from the Ethiopic book of Enoch. And look! Along with 10,000 of his saints, he comes to judge the world, destroy the wicked, and condemn everyone of all the wicked deeds they have committed, as well as all the harsh words that the wicked have spoken against him. Once more, contrast this with what might have been the original source of Deuteronomy 33 verse 2, verse 9 of 1 Enoch 1. The text reads, He cometh with 10,000s of his holy ones, in accordance with the Masoretic translation of Deuteronomy 33. In contrast, the three Targums, the Syriac, and the Vulgate give various readings. The Septuagint completely diverges here. The reading is acknowledged as unique. Therefore, the author of 1 to 5 most likely wrote in Hebrew and used the Hebrew text. With scorching fire at his right hand, the Lord descended from Sinai and appeared to us in the morning from Seir. He emanated from Mount Paran. A text's canonical status encompasses not only its actual citation but also the manner in which it is mentioned and the degree of perceived authority attached to it. The direct relationship is suggested by the explicit reference of Enoch by name in Jude 1:14's quotation from 1 Enoch 1 verse 9. But how this attribution is understood is open to interpretation. One explanation is that the quote is attributed to Enoch because Jude's author thought the man was a real-life prophet. This would suggest that the Book of Enoch is regarded as a reliable source of prophetic revelation. Conversely, academics disagree as to whether Jude's author understood the Book of Enoch as a midrashic interpretation of Deuteronomy 33 verses 2 to 3 or as a true historical record. In this context, linguistic examination of the Greek text is essential. The dative case, to or against them, can have subtle connotations. It might represent a dativus incommode, or a prophetic word either for or against the people, dative of disadvantage. This argument emphasizes how difficult it is to comprehend the character and authority of the Book of Enoch in light of Jude's reference. It demonstrates how difficult it is to tell whether the author considered Enoch to be a historical person or the inspiration for a midrashic interpretation. These canonicity disputes heavily rely on the nuances of linguistic research and historical context. I appreciate your viewing.